Stop scrolling. This video could change everything about your future. Are you ready to hear something that could shift your destiny? Because Mars is sending powerful signals, and the next few days are going to be crucial. Whether you're prepared for it or not, the universe is about to test you, your relationships, your finances, your choices. And trust me, if you don't understand Mars's influence, you could end up regretting it big time. Right now, Mars is wreaking havoc on your emotions, your connections, and your decisions. You might already feel a little off. Tensions with loved ones, random bursts of frustration, or even that urge to make a huge decision you're not totally sure about. It's Mars at work, and if you don't handle it correctly, you could find yourself stuck in a cycle of chaos you won't be able to escape. But here's the good news. If you know what to do in the next few days, if you can navigate this cosmic energy wisely, you could unlock a future of abundance, clarity, and even life-changing transformations. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 6 critical things you must know before April 16th to protect yourself and make the most of this cosmic shift. But you have to watch until the end, because the final piece of advice could totally change the course of your destiny. So, what's at stake? The potential to destroy or strengthen your relationships forever. The chance to make the right financial choices or fall into a massive trap. A critical decision point in your life that could either open doors to success or lock you in regret. You won't want to miss it. Your future is on the line. Now, before you dive into the details, I want you to ask yourself, are you ready to make the most of this moment, or will you let it slip away? I want to hear from you. After you watch, share your thoughts in the comments. Have you felt the tension building? Have you already seen these signs in your life? Let's get started. 1. The unseen flame. When Mars touches your temper. Have you found yourself snapping at people over the smallest things lately, yelling in traffic, slamming doors, getting irritated by things that wouldn't normally bother you? It's not just stress. It's not just a rough week. It's Mars. Right now, the red planet of war and fire is casting a shadow over our emotional field, and it's not playing around. Mars governs our temper, our reactions, and our ability to control impulses. When this planet draws close to Earth's energetic grid, like it is right now leading up to April 16th, it doesn't just influence you, it amplifies you. Every spark of emotion you feel, it becomes a flame. Every minor frustration, it can explode into a full-on storm. And here's where it gets dangerous. If you don't recognize that this is an external cosmic force playing games with your internal balance, you risk ruining something you truly care about. Think about it. How many people have damaged their careers, ended relationships, or said something they deeply regret? All because they didn't pause for a single second to ask, is this really me? That fight you're about to start, that message you're tempted to send in anger, that bridge you're thinking of burning, Mars might be fueling that urge, not your heart. And once the damage is done, there's no time machine to undo it. What starts as a spark could become a wildfire before you even realize it's out of control. The people who ignore these cosmic cues are the same people who find themselves later asking, why did I act like that? Or why did everything go wrong so quickly? This isn't fear-mongering. This is a universal warning, a chance to catch the shift before it catches you. Now, here's the good news. You're not helpless. What to do? Don't suppress your emotions. That'll only make the flame hotter. Instead, channel them. Go for a run. Hit the gym. Scream into a pillow if you need to. But don't explode on people you care about. Practice mindfulness, meditation, breathing exercises. Take a moment before you respond. That pause could save a relationship, a job, or even your own peace of mind. And listen carefully. This is only the first sign. Mars's energy gets more intense from here. What comes next? It won't just shake your mood, it'll threaten your sense of safety. So stay with me. Don't scroll. Don't click away. Because the next warning from Mars is even more dangerous. And if you miss it, you'll regret it. Comment below. Have you already felt this Mars temper energy in your life? Let's talk about it before it's too late. 2. The shield is breaking. Your protection is fading. Let me ask you something. Have you been feeling off lately? Like you're more vulnerable than usual? Maybe you've noticed that little things are going wrong. Your phone glitching out, you misplacing important items, waking up from strange, unsettling dreams, or worse, feeling like people are silently working against you. If any of that sounds familiar, I need you to pay close attention, because this is not random. This is Mars. Right now, as Mars moves into an intense alignment, it's not just affecting your emotions, it's hitting your spiritual defense system, your aura, your energy field, your unseen protective layer. It's thinning. When Mars is this close, its frequency tears through your energetic shield like a knife through silk. It exposes you to everything, from low vibrations to envy, to negative entities, to chaotic energy. You're not just feeling bad luck, you're under spiritual fire. And here's the scary part. You may not even see it coming until it's too late. It starts small. You lose your keys. You drop your phone. You forget things. You feel paranoid. But then it gets bigger. Miscommunications happen. People betray you. Your finances take unexpected hits. And your mind begins to spiral. And just when you think, maybe it's just a bad few days, you're already deep inside the storm. Here's the truth. Most people never realize when their energetic shield is fading. They keep going, unaware they're being drained. But you have the chance right now to recognize it. You have less than 72 hours to act before the full impact locks in. What to do? Start cleansing your space and your body. A saltwater bath or foot soak pulls negative energy out like a magnet. Burn sage or Palo Santo to clear the air around you. Protect your body with grounding stones like hematite or black tourmaline. These act as your energetic armor. Avoid unnecessary travel, large crowds, or places where energy is chaotic. But most importantly, watch who enters your space. Energy vampires, jealous people, and manipulators are most active during these Mars-heavy phases. You'll be surprised who shows their true colors. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness. And if you think this is intense, just wait. The next Mars warning isn't just about your shield. It's about the trap you're being led into, financially, emotionally, even mentally. It's already forming. And if you don't see it in time, you may find yourself stuck in a cycle that takes months or even years to escape. So stay with me. The worst may not have happened yet, but it's coming, unless you're prepared. Drop a comment. Have you experienced any strange energy shifts recently? Nightmares? Accidents? Let's figure this out together, because you're not alone in this. 3. Explosive decisions. When Mars clouds your mind. Right now, your confidence might be sky high. You're suddenly thinking, I should quit this job. I'm done with this relationship. This investment feels right. I'm buying that car today. But what if I told you none of that is really you talking? That's Mars. Between now and April 16th, we are entering a zone astrologers call the decision fog. A powerful and deceptive Mars influence that doesn't just nudge you, It hijacks your decision-making. It wraps your brain in a fog of boldness, confidence, and impulsiveness. You won't feel confused, you'll feel certain. And that's exactly the trap. This isn't like Mercury retrograde, where you second-guess everything. Mars makes you feel sure, too sure. That's the danger. You'll think it's a power move, but later you'll realize it was a bomb. We've seen this play out countless times in natal charts and transits. People walking out of stable careers thinking they're stepping into freedom, only to realize they burned a bridge with no backup. People ending long-term relationships on a gut impulse, only to feel a wave of crushing regret weeks later. People making massive purchases or investments during this transit, thinking they're getting ahead, when they're really walking into financial quicksand. Why does this happen? Because Mars is a planet of action, not clarity. It thrives on movement, speed, ego, and power. But it lacks one crucial thing: foresight. It doesn't think about tomorrow. It only cares about now. And when you make permanent decisions during a temporary storm, you often lose what you've worked years to build. And here's the catch: you won't feel reckless, you'll feel brilliant. Mars dresses up chaos in confidence. So what can you do? What to do? For the next few days, until at least April 16th, pause everything major. Do not sign contracts. Don't quit your job. Don't break up with someone you love. Don't make big financial moves or purchases. If it feels urgent, if it feels like you have to do it now, that's your signal to step back. That urgency, that rush, that's not clarity. That's Mars messing with your head. Sleep on every big decision for at least 72 hours. If it still feels right after the fog lifts, move forward. But if it doesn't, you just saved yourself from a major regret. And here's the twist. The next phase of Mars's energy isn't just about mental traps. It's about financial turbulence. You think the mind games are intense? Wait till Mars starts messing with your money. Tell me in the comments, have you recently felt pulled to make a huge decision? Have you already made one? You're second guessing. Stick with me, because point 4 is where things start to hit your wallet. And for many, that's where the real chaos begins. 4. The hidden financial trap. Mars is watching your wallet. Have you checked your bank account lately and thought, where did all my money go? Have random bills shown up out of nowhere? Sudden subscriptions? Weird charges you swear you didn't authorize? If so, brace yourself. Because Mars is no longer just playing with your emotions or decisions, it's reaching for your wallet. Right now, Mars is radiating what astrologers call sharp energy. That's not just anger or conflict. It includes sudden financial disruptions. Under this influence, your hard-earned money can vanish faster than you can say, refund. Here's what most people don't know. This isn't just about spending too much or making a bad purchase. It's about energetic openings. Mars creates holes in your financial aura, making you vulnerable to things like scams and frauds you normally would have spotted. Pressure to invest in something urgent or too good to miss. A friend or relative asking to borrow money and never paying it back. Buying something expensive in the heat of emotion, only to regret it later. But here's where it gets truly chilling. Mars doesn't just create temporary losses, it can trap you in long-term financial karma. What does that mean? If you make a careless financial move now, during this charged Mars window, it can set off a domino effect that delays your abundance for years. Yes, years. Money decisions made during this transit often come back with heavy baggage. People report being stuck in debt loops, fighting for refunds, or being haunted by that one dumb choice. for a long time after. And if you're into crypto or stocks, listen closely. Volatility is on the rise. The market might tempt you with spikes and drops. That's Mars again, faking patterns, triggering greed, then flipping the script at the worst possible moment. Many people lose big under this kind of energy because they act fast instead of smart. So what do you do? What to do? First, lock it down. Check all your accounts. Change your passwords. Enable two-factor authentication. If something feels off, it probably is. Avoid any and all get-rich-quick schemes. Mars loves to dangle illusions of easy money, but the cost is high and hidden. Do not lend money unless you're prepared to lose it. Don't fall for urgent pitches. If someone says, you have to invest now or miss out, run. And most importantly, pause all major financial moves until after April 16th. Let the fog clear. Let the energy settle. Because the wrong move right now won't just hurt your bank account. It could block your flow of abundance for a long time. Comment below. Have you already noticed strange financial activity? Feeling pressure to spend? Let's talk before Mars talks you into a trap. The next point, it's no longer about money. It's about a spiritual crossroads and a test that could determine your future path. 5. Relationships under fire. Mars will test your bonds. Have you felt tension rising between you and someone close? A subtle shift in their tone, a cold reply, a long pause before a text gets answered? That's not just in your head. That's Mars moving in. Mars is the planet of war, yes, but this time the battlefield isn't out there. It's in your home, your heart, your mind. And the war? It's about your relationships. From now until April 16th, you're walking through what astrologers call the fire passage, a phase where Mars doesn't aim to destroy your relationships, but to test them, to burn away the fake, the fragile, the unspoken. And what's left might just become unbreakable. But getting through it, that's the challenge. Because here's what's coming. Old wounds resurfacing. Small misunderstandings turning into explosive fights. Jealousy coming from nowhere. Cold silences. Passive-aggressive digs. People misreading your words, twisting your intentions, you lashing out without even knowing why. The person you love the most might suddenly feel like a stranger. A best friend might ghost you. Family members might press the wrong buttons. And you might fire back harder than you meant to. And the scary part? You might be the one starting it. Mars doesn't just spark conflict between people. It stirs the chaos inside you. You might find yourself saying things you don't mean, acting on old fears, testing boundaries just to feel something. But here's the deeper cosmic truth. This isn't random. This is a trial. Mars is holding a torch to your connections, asking, can this survive the heat? If the bond is real, if the love, trust, and respect are genuine, it will survive. In fact, it will come out stronger, forged like steel in fire. But if the foundation is cracked, if there's resentment hiding beneath the surface, Mars will expose it, loudly and fast. What to do? Stay silent when you're angry. Don't react, respond. Reread every message before hitting send. Texts will be misread easily during this time. Avoid passive-aggressive behavior. If something bothers you, speak calmly or wait until you've cooled down. Watch carefully around April 15th. That's when this energy peaks. And many relationships will face a turning point. Some will break, some will transform. Tell me in the comments, have you already noticed weird tension with someone close? Do you feel like a fight is bubbling just under the surface? Because Mars doesn't just test your relationships, it tests you. And if you think this was intense, wait until you hear the final signal from Mars. Point 6 isn't just emotional or financial, it's cosmic. And it might change your entire path if you're not ready. 6. The final shift. Your destiny window is opening or closing. This is it, the final warning, the last shift. And believe me, it's the most important one of all. You've made it this far through the chaos, the tension, the emotional battles. But Mars isn't just stirring up trouble for no reason. It's preparing you for a choice. From April 13th to 16th, the universe opens a rare cosmic window, but not everyone will notice. Some will walk right past it, blind to what's standing before them. Others, though, will find themselves at a crossroads. This isn't just about life choices. This is about destiny. Here's the deal. This window doesn't come with a flashy sign that says, "You're at a life-changing moment." Instead, it comes disguised. It might look like a minor decision, a small opportunity, a nudge in a new direction. But deep down, your soul will know. You'll feel that strange, almost uncomfortable pull to something new, something different. Maybe it's a relationship asking you to change. Maybe a career opportunity, one that scares you, suddenly presents itself. Or maybe it's a personal decision that forces you to confront your deepest fears. This isn't just a choice, it's a redirection, a moment in time when you can either stay in your comfort zone or step into a completely new path. And here's the catch. If you let fear control you, the window will close. You'll miss your shot. And Mars will lock you into another cycle of struggle. But if you can move through this moment with awareness, with courage, not aggression, you could step into a completely different life. A life where you are aligned with your higher self, your true purpose. This is about Mars karma. It's not about blind action. It's about thoughtful, conscious transformation. So what should you do to harness this cosmic opportunity? What to do? Keep a dream journal from now until April 16th. Write down anything that feels significant. Meditate at sunrise. This is the time when the universe is most receptive to your intentions. Ask the universe for clarity. The signs are already there. You just need to pay attention. Because this is the last window of opportunity you'll have before the energy shifts again. If you choose comfort over transformation, you'll be stuck in the same cycle until the next time Mars comes around. Let me know in the comments. Have you already felt the shift beginning? Are you seeing signs that your destiny is calling you? Or are you still unsure about which path to take? Remember, this is your moment. Will you step into your power or let it slip away? This is the final Mars effect, and how you choose to respond will determine where you go next. That's it. Your cosmic guide to surviving and thriving through Mars's influence. Now that you've learned the critical steps to navigate this powerful energy, it's time to take action. Whether it's protecting your relationships, making smarter decisions, or preparing for the future, the choice is in your hands. But remember, don't wait until it's too late. The universe is offering you a window, and it won't stay open forever. I want to hear from you. Have you already felt Mars's presence in your life? Have you noticed the shifts, emotional, financial, or even spiritual? Drop a comment below and share your experience. What are you going to do to harness this energy and make the most of these next few days? Your opinion matters. This community thrives on learning from each other. So let's keep the conversation going. What are your thoughts on the shifts that are happening around you? Have you already seen the signs? And don't forget, the next video is going to take everything we've covered to the next level. I'll be diving deeper into the upcoming cosmic events, giving you even more tools to unlock your best future. You won't want to miss it. So, Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure you turn on notifications, because the next few days are pivotal, and I'll be here to guide you through every step. Stay aware, stay prepared, and remember, your destiny is in your hands. I'll see you in the next video.